MLB Network's coverage. Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Astros, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Turner's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, batting at an even .400. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Michael
right
Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the third out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Max Muncy stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The center fielder.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That is it.
So digging in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Verdugo going back on it at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Corey Seager, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Corey
Altuve at second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Alex.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. A bouncer to the left side. Correa comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Ready now, number 16. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1. Into the box now, Garrett Cole.
Leading off for Houston, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Verdugo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The center
1 out now in the Houston third, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First offering on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. George Springer is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Altuve.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals. See you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros get a run here. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounded to short. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now it's a plate. Max Muncy. Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Well, thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting.
Next up for the Astros, number 44. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bregman, base runner at first with 1 out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to third. Glove by Turner. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Number 35, Cody.
First pitch of the at-bat on
Bellinger.
its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
The center fielder,
I know he's a competent
11.
pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike, and he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the 1st strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Ready on 0-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he gets there, as he had a lot of ground to cover that.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Correa.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Correa is sometimes called Show-Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jersey.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Line towards center field. Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros.
Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 16 is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. One strike now from Cole. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Cole gets the sign. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Still 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Michael Brantley.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0 to Brantley. Now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just...
and his game of hide-and-seek ends. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, third baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Justin.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 35.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. No balls and 1 strike. Check swing grounder to the right side, but this will get foul for strike 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, number 44. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Seager scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. 1-1. This is line to left. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour,
and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. In now, number 16. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1, and it remains. Aledmus Diaz is going to be asked to get things going here as a
number 16. Aledmus Diaz.
Oh, and 1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Diaz is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Jose Altuve will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Seager backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batter.
Riding in once again, Michael Brantley runs 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. No balls and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled off. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Astros. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out.
Ozuna.
David Freese will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batter.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
The batter, number 13.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. At the plate, Justin Turner. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Striding in for Houston, number 44, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Muncy ranges to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Seager gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard down the line.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Here comes Brantley, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Verdugo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 misses. Ball 2. Two and 1 to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, number 16. There is Altuve. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
And the score finishes